Hvordan dagen din? No, wait. Hi, hvordan dagen din? Anyway, I'm just trying to say, how was your day in Norwegian? So I butchered it, but hey, A for effort. Oh, by the way, sup, you fools. That is United, your favorite Eurovision channel, and yes, as my butchered introduction kind of gave away, today it is once again all about Norway. And in case you haven't paid attention, there is a video somewhere up there that you can watch where I reviewed the song from the very first semi-final of Melodi Grand Prix. I already addressed in that video that the system is different this year. They're going to have like a gazillion national semifinals, not that many, 5, but I'd like to exaggerate. Anyway, in each semifinal there are 4 songs competing, and then one of them will actually move on to the grand final of Melodi Grand Prix, and I get to listen to the songs right here, right now for the very first time. This will be my first honest, raw impression. Is the winner among them? That we won't know until the very end, of course, but maybe there's a potential winner here. I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to listen to them in random order. Let's go ahead and get started. Everything about this screams like this wouldn't work anywhere else but our beloved contest. I must say the chorus isn't actually half bad. It has all the cliches again that we look in a song for Eurovision, which it makes it semi-enjoyable for me, but I feel as maybe a few gimmicks or cliches. Sometimes less is more. Like the orchestration is just so Melodi Grand Prix / Melodi Festivalen. I get a little bit of a Rasmussen vibe as well, that hey, but this is definitely not higher grounds. This will be a polarizing entry, I think, as well. I think this will have a good amount of like dedicated fans. The chorus is just surprisingly catchy. I'm dying to find out what he's gonna do with the staging. Oh, I love Melodi Grand Prix this year. It's a very distinct look. Huh. Staging potential here. Absolute staging potential, but where is this going? Okay, I didn't see that. Yes, I would like to know, how about more? More. How about more? That is interesting. Let's just say this is most definitely outside of the box. This would be a very risky choice for Norway. Needs a revamp though. Like, I like what they're doing there. Great staging potential. And I'm slightly intrigued. But I need more instrumentation, more orchestration here. Like, a little bit more of a beat, a little bit more. So this semi appears to be that love or hate kind of semi. This is, again, will be loved or hated. I'm right now debating which side I'm going to be on. I give it a lot of credit for having the guts to go for something completely out of our comfort zone. I value daring music. How they're gonna do that live though? This could be a moment on stage too though, you know what I mean? That moment that we'll all remember. But man, oh man, I gotta move on, but we gotta talk about that in a minute. Rise like a phoenix out of the ashes. Okay, no, not quite yet. Okay. Could be a Disney ballad. And that could go either way. Finally a ballad, though. I haven't had many of those yet. Like a good old good old-fashioned ballad. I'm not going to lie, I like that kind of music when it's done right. I'm not sure that this has the spark yet. Yeah, I am not a fan of the orchestration here. Oh, the rhyming is stupid. The illusion conclusion. Here, I need more. Grand. Like, it has potential. There are some really cool parts about it that I like. I don't know if their voices are grand enough to really carry the song. I'm not saying they're bad singers, but we expect more powerful harmonies and bigger, longer notes. Yeah. Oh, I'm a little bit disappointed here because I see the framework. I see this coulda worked, but I don't think this was well executed at all. Yeah, too much wailing now. Oh man, I wanted to like this. This is the kind of music I really, really like, but I can't.
It took a while before you dared to ask me out. But now that you did, I'm so happy I could shout. This could be the start of something out, and you show me your world. Now I like you even more than I should. It's so fine.
I'm like at a lounge right now with all of my friends while having a drink as we're waiting for a nice musical or theater show to start, or afterwards technically. And this is the kind of singer we all look at and we're like, what is he doing? What is the song? Oh my lord. Now again, let's talk about the good stuff. Not expected, right? It is not your Eurovision friendly song, and that's where my compliments end. I mean, it has a little bit of a Michael Bublé vibe to it, and I like Michael Bublé, but I used that term before earlier, but I do think execution is missing here. Oh no. Now it sounds like almost like a really bad 80s theme song. Yeah, this is the problem. This song is 3 minutes long. It feels like it's been going on for 30. Oh my god, this... oh dear. Bless his heart for trying something unexpected, but... it never ends. It never ends. No, not something new. Let's be done with it. Whew. Alright, that was hard work. Okay. How am I gonna say all of this? I think that this was probably the most WTF semi I have listened to in a while, actually. And granted, we only have 4 songs, and that's always that what's going on kind of semi. Semi to here in Melodi Grand Prix appears to be taking that spot for me. Some oddballs. Every single song was odd for different reasons. So now I have that tough task to actually rank them from first to last, and I did my best. I tried to be not polite-ish enough, I guess, but I have some issues here. That being said, not everything was bad. I'm just so confused right now. I was not expecting a semi full of what's going on here kind of material, but anyway, here is my 4th place, aka last place, and it is Tore Peterson, The Start of Something New. I disagree with that song title. It's the start of something not good, and this is the nicest way to frame it. Look, I love me some good Michael Bublé music, but this was basically Michael Bublé getting a little drunk and getting on stage at karaoke night and just butchering it. It's not that even he's a bad singer or anything, but the material was just... the song. It's like really like a bad lounge music that you listen to in the background. But that's all there is to it, and it felt so long. You know what I mean? I was listening like, this is only 3 minutes. It has zero progression. It just keeps going and going and just never has anything that makes me go, ooh, I like that. Usually every song has some kind of redeeming quality. There was very little here. And I'm sure there will be some who like that song. It always works that way. But I don't see this one having a mass appeal. And I gotta agree probably with the majority here. This is just not, no. A for effort, I guess? No, not even that. Not even that. This is my last place, my clear last place. Moving on to my third place, which is bronze medal. Okay, I'm still laughing. I can't help myself. It's Fool for Love, Kim and Maria. And I'm a sucker for ballads. Everyone who's watched my videos for years know if there's a good ballad, I'm like, yes. And this one, I was just like, no. The lyrics were so forced. Like, Fool for Love is a terrible song title to begin with, and then the lyrics were all just, you could see the schmalls just dripping off from the sides here. I was like, what were they thinking? I guess there is a market for this kind of music. It's not my market, and I also honestly don't think Eurovision is the right market and platform for it either. It's not the worst song I've ever heard, of course, and they seem to be both capable singers, and they do their best, and maybe this will get a nice vibe and touch live, because, you know, they can really perform and showcase their vocals. I can see that one going, but this whole let's just find words that rhyme and think it's very sophisticated and comes just across as silly. What was it? Innovation and celebration. I'm like, it just felt, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that the soul of the song. The soul was missing. And it was just boring. It was just boring after a while. And that's just how I feel. I still like it better than the other one, I guess. So anyway, these are my thoughts. Gosh, why am I being so negative right now? I'm usually known for being nice. Anyway, moving on to my second place, and I can't believe this is my second place. I think it wouldn't have been my number 2 in the first semi, but nevertheless, it is Ryan Alexander One Last Time. And yes, this is even to Eurovision for its own sake. It's just like, oh my god, you're trying so hard to meet the taste of Eurovision fans. It's just like, no, I mean, it has this, you know, Scandinavian Schlager sound that you hear in MGP or in Melodi Festivalen all the time, and he can definitely sing, and I can see him really delivering on stage, but you can only do so much with that song. The appeal will be limited, and I can see some good amount of televote going towards that song, but the juries will kill that one when it comes to it. And I just don't think that this would be the best choice for Norway. As the winner, this could potentially move on to the gold duel. And hey, maybe I'm wrong, because I said I can see this one doing something in the televote, that this could potentially go through. But as much as the chorus is catchy, I just don't think that this should win. Because the song that should win, and I think you can guess it by now, is my personal number 1, is Jaeger. I don't know. How About Mars? And yes, it was definitely the biggest WTS song of the semi. However, I will also say that's good. I loved the fact that How About Mars was so unpredictable and so like, I didn't know what's going to happen. Where is she going to go next, melodically or arrangement-wise? And I was, even though I made probably strange faces watching it, or listening to it, I didn't watch it because it was just a picture, but I was intrigued, and I love a lot of the things that they've done here. I will say, if they qualify and potentially even win, they need a little bit more in the orchestration. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more oomph and a little bit more stuff, especially in the chorus. It felt a little thin there, but there are so many cool, intriguing moments and intricacies that I was just like, give me that. So I appreciate originality. How About Mars to me was the most original song in the running, and I think has the most potential to leave an impact. And it has so much room for improvement, or like creativity when it comes to the staging. I really want to see what's going to happen. So this is my number one. How about Mars? How about you? See what I did there. Who were your favorites? Do you think I was too harsh? Do you agree? Who was your favorite? Were they all good? Were they all bad? Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Make sure to follow us on social media and go to our forum where we talk all the time about, Eurovision. Anyway, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good whatever. Ooh.